Live, ready to go. Up on this All Access platform. Well, hello. This feels kind of weird to be out of it in this sort of situation.
Right?
But how now that we've got the scores, the switch up is over, we can breathe a sigh of relief. How are we feeling?
I feel amazing. You know, Val and I went out there tonight and just... it felt so good. I enjoyed it. I had fun. I felt like I wasn't stressing about it. And, you know, I pressed the reset button with what happened last week where I just went out there and didn't do everything that I wanted to do with my dance. And I went out there this week and just really laid it all out on the floor.
Well, yeah, I mean, I thought everyone upstairs, so much support for you, all right? So, first of all, everyone thought you did a great job at Disney, but, you know, the comments and it, so how do you kind of rebuild? How do you get into the right mindset to come out this week and do what you just did?
You know, I had to really look at what it was that I was doing, and I think I was like squeezing the dance so hard and so worried about what if it goes wrong, that it went wrong. You know, it's like that thing you go, what if, and then that happens. That I just, you know, I left all that behind last week, and I went, all right, don't squeeze it to death, don't beat it to death. Learn it, know it in your head, be able to lay in bed at night, go through the whole routine, and do it calmly. And then, you know, when I get out there on the floor, I can just go through it and my body knows it, and then I can have fun.
Well, yeah, I think that was the thing, certainly from all the fans out there upstairs. They said it really looked like you were enjoying it. Because sometimes this can get a bit overwhelming. Yeah. You're dancing in front of millions and millions of people. You don't want to miss a step, but you forget to have fun, right?
Well, I noticed it was funny, you know, throughout the week, Val was like, put your arms, your shoulders down, and I realized, like, today in dress rehearsal, my frame was bent, my shoulders were down. I said, oh, it's because I'm not thinking. Like, as I think, my head slowly sinks into here, and I start, like, my head gets heavier. And he was like, your shoulders are down. It looks great. And I was like, because I'm not stressing out. So, you know, I realized, like, so much of the dance just really adjusts in my body as I, you know, don't worry about it.
Well, I think we were talking to all the pros. The one thing that they love about the switch up is being able to pass on skills that you then can now kind of use with Keo. So when it comes to Val, what are the things that he taught you or that you learned that you hope to sort of bring to the rest of the comp?
Frame, give him a body to dance with. That was what he yelled at me all week. He called me spaghetti arms. So he put 2-pound wrist weights on my wrist so that I had, you know, strength in my arms. And it really, and by today, you know, he would put me in frame and, like, push me back and forth to check. And he was like, it's there.
Yeah, you'll have that in the back of your head, frame.
Exactly, and I was like, all right, so now, like, I'll hear his voice. And, you know, it's the same things that Keo has been telling me, but it's like when your mom yells at you forever, you know, pick up your room, and then somebody comes over and goes, your room's a mess. You're like, oh, you're right. Oh, yeah. I should do that. It's just a different voice. It's a different voice and a different perspective, and I got that this week.
Yeah, good that no elimination tonight. I think everyone was kind of, like, very happy about that, right?
I'm really happy about that because it probably would have been me. No, no, it wouldn't have, because I really have an amazing amount of fan support, and I think, you know, after tonight, I showed that I'm coming back, and, you know, that was just a small hiccup. Not going to happen again, and I'm back, and you know, I think I'm going to get a few more weeks on the show, hopefully, and more chances.
You got to believe you could go all the way. The thing is, you forget about the judges because out there they have so much power and so much control on this competition.
And I have been blown away by the amount of fan support and love, and, you know, even last week when I was like, oh, and I sort of got upset about what happened. You know, my fans that have been watching the show were like, we love you, you're amazing, we voted, it's okay, you're going to be great, you're going to be better next week. And, you know, I want people to know, like, I read that stuff, and it changed a lot for me. You know, I went home and I didn't feel great about myself, but I read what so many fans and so many people were saying, and I just felt like it's okay. It's okay. You know, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
Well, you know, you did a great job all the way through, and now, you know, keep on doing it. You were here on the press, so it's my first time down. How do you find all this, all these press from all around? You've got to ask lots and lots of questions.
Yes.
Can give us the All Access scoop. How do you find this side of it? You've been giving interviews for years, I guess.
Yeah, you know, I've been giving interviews since I was 5, so it's, yeah, at this point it's nice to just at least be the same height as the people interviewing you. It makes for things to be a little less awkward.
Well, Joe, you go and head out. I will be your first, and you go, wave to all the fans, and make sure you pick up the phone, get online, and vote for. Yes, look at this, she's dancing. This is a free one. Look at this, unbelievable. And there she goes, and look, I got to tell you, I kind of like it down here, Kim. It's fantastic. But